We got Jeff Hughes back here on the program, who is live on location at work, joining me here today, and I really appreciate it. But he's coming off an impressive win on Contender Series, which earned him a UFC contract. Jeff, how you doing today, man? Pretty damn good, I would imagine, with that UFC contract.
Yeah. It hasn't sank in yet, but I'm still doing pretty good. I'm on cloud nine.
And I guess taking after your teammate Stipe Miocic, still holding a job even though you're in the UFC.
Yeah, not much longer though.
Okay, that's good to hear. Well, first off, man, congratulations on getting the UFC contract. Could that fight have gone any better, going in there, getting a first-round finish, and earning the contract?
No, because it was a quick win, and I didn't have one injury after the fight. So I mean, I could have won another time.
How much do you feel like fighting on the big stage helped you in this matchup? You know, there's obviously nerves heading into a Contender Series bout, but the fact that you fought for LFA, you had those eyeballs on you already, being a champion. Do you feel like that played a role in this win?
Oh, absolutely. The LFA is like a production. They make a big production out of it, and it actually helped with all the cameras. I was very comfortable with interviews. But those two fights were so hard that they brought the best out of me. So like I had no issues whatsoever with this fight. Everything was really smooth.
Was there anything at all that surprised you about him in the fight, or was it just exactly as you expected?
He was a lot quicker right off the rip than I expected. Like he got in on my leg, and I had no idea. I wasn't even like ready for a takedown. I wasn't even defending it, and he almost got me down that first 30 seconds. So he really surprised me how quick he was.
When you get the win, when you see him fall, the ref stops it and everything like that. Do you think you have the contract? Are you a little bit nervous because you never know with Contender Series? Sometimes guys get finishes and they don't get the contract.
I was 10 times more nervous after my fight than I was for the fight.
I bet, yeah.
My coach, Alex, was trying to hand me water and stuff, and I couldn't drink it. I was shaking. I was like, I can't even. This is so nerve-wracking. It's way more nerve-wracking than the fight.
So you find out you get the contract. How do you celebrate after the fight?
We went out. We had a couple drinks. I ate some junk food, and that was it. And then I was so ready to be home. It was insane. I was in Vegas for like four and a half days, and I'm a homebody, so I was just thinking about the flight home. That's all I wanted to do.
Was there any feedback from the UFC after the fight? Because again, you really impressed everyone, and I think those of us who were in the know, who knew you before this, knew that you were capable of a performance like that.
Oh yeah, a couple guys. I ran into Dana at the hotel, and he was very nice, very polite. Said great job, good luck in the future. And then I saw a couple other people. They were like, hey, that was awesome, good job. But no, besides that, nothing really.
What about on social media? Were there a lot of people jumping on the Jeff Hughes bandwagon after that fight, you feel like?
It's insane. I opened my Facebook and I had 500 notifications. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm happy everybody's real supportive and stuff. But, at the end of the day, it's just I know who really has been there the whole time. So, that's also really cool that these people have been there the whole time too. So
right, no, for sure. Is that something you were expecting after the fight, getting that much feedback from people, just wanting to give you props? And I'm sure you had people from high school and things like that coming out of the woodwork saying, "Oh yeah, man, I knew you'd always be something special," or whatever.
That's exactly what it was. It was people I haven't talked to in 12 years, contacted me saying how proud they were, and I was like, "Hey, I appreciate it. I mean, I haven't talked to you in 12 years, but thank you."
Yeah, no, that's great. I know you didn't really take any bumps and bruises in this fight, but I know recovery is still a big part of what you do as far as training camp. How's that been going? I know you've been doing some of the CBD oil and all that. How's that been helping with your training and everything?
Oh, I love the CBD oil. I'm a really big fan of the ointment too. I rub it on my joints, and I have had zero joint problems from putting the ointment on. I ran out of the CBD oil, but I'm ready to get some more. So
they got to send you some more over there. I don't know what's going on there. They got to fit, especially a big win like that. They should have sent you a crate over.
I'm going to talk to him about it.
Yeah, for sure. So when are you looking to get back in there? You mentioned you're healthy, you're ready to go. You mentioned you're at work as well. I'm sure you'd like to get in there and earn a UFC paycheck.
Yeah, I don't know. It's whenever they want me to, but I'll be ready. I want to take a couple, maybe 2 weeks off and enjoy, act like a normal person. I told my one coach, Steve, I'm like, I want to take a couple weeks off from violence and get to spend time with my family. But after that, I'm getting back in 100% to sparring and training and taking this like a job, like a career, and I'm that I've always wanted to do. So
okay. What does taking time off look for you? I know you're going to spend time with your family, like you said, but is there anything in particular you want to do that you didn't get to do in training camp?
Oh, I'm gonna go golf tomorrow. I'm terrible at golfing, but I enjoy doing it. So I'm gonna do that, and then just hang out with friends and go swimming with my daughter. She loves to swim, so it's something that we can do together.
That's great. I saw the champ, your good friend and teammate Stipe Miocic, give you some nice words on social media. There, have you talked to him a bit? Because I know he just had his, firstborn, so he's been kind of busy with that, I imagine.
No, I haven't got to talk to him yet. I win, and the next day he has his daughter, and so like the timing of all of this hasn't worked out great. But I'm real happy for him and his wife, and a beautiful daughter.
Is there anyone you want to make your UFC debut against, or are you just going to leave that up to your manager?
Leave it up to my manager. Like
Okay.
I don't even know. Outside the top 10, there's a lot of guys I don't even know their names. So I've been doing a little research, but for the most part, I'm ready to go in there and fight anybody. That's my job now. So I'll be ready for it.
I didn't even realize when we were doing our interviews that Jim Walter manages you, who's also Stipe Miocic's manager. What does it mean to you to have a manager who is in Germany and then flies all the way out just to make your fight? I mean, that's pretty good dedication right there.
It meant everything. I was like so shocked when he got there. Like the whole time I was like, he's coming from Germany. I'm not going to be disappointed if he can't make it out. And then he does, he flies straight through. And that's I got to respect that because a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. All right, Jeff. Well, thanks again for the time, and we're always good catching up. And again, congratulations on the contract. Just remind people where they can find you on social media. I know you made it a lot easier now. And if you got any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours.
Yeah, you can catch me on all my social media is Jeff Hughes MMA, and I'd like to thank Terphouse. Hopefully, I'm gonna get contact with them again. Thank my team, Strong Style, all my coaches, teammates, and friends and family. I couldn't do it without them.